Alright. Hopefully that should have solved it. Hopefully that should take care of it. Let me see if I can get back into the chat here. Alright, looks like we're live again. Alright, fantastic. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a connection snafu. Hopefully it's resolved by now. Hopefully that helped fix it some. Alright. Alright. So, while we wait for that, might as well hop back in, right? Alright. There we go. Squidward just got a skill point, so let's see about spending it. So Squidward's... Oh, hey guys. Welcome back. Fantastic. Sorry about that, those hiccups. You know, internet connections can get wonky. We do use a wired one on this laptop, so it should be fine. So if there's an issue, it's either with the wire or it's with our actual internet connection. So hopefully resetting it fixed it. Let me know if it's still wonky on your guys' end, though. I'd appreciate it. And thanks for letting me know, by the way, because from my end, everything looked fine. Alright, so we're level 28. Let's see here. Think maybe it might just be time to grab the level 4s of some of these, because we're gonna be building into these level 5s. These tier 5s at the bottom here. I don't really care about buff catalog. Well, I do kinda, because it does buff itself. I care more about applying debuffs, though. Then we've got severe upkeep. Let me know how the stream is, guys, if you get a chance to. Let me know if it seems better on your end. Unique aura. Whenever an enemy takes poison or burn, might inflict a wound. Okay. I think we're going to grab this one, and that way as soon as we hit level 30, we can grab Shadow Grasp level 2. Plus Magic proc, which is just good. That seems good to me. We back! Hey Jen. Thanks for letting me know there was an issue. Let me know if it's any better. Or if it's still bad. Looks good for now. Fantastic. Let me know if it starts acting up again. I apologize about that. This laptop does use a wired connection, so it should be good. So if there's an issue, I mean, it's either with the wire or it's with the connection upstairs. But hopefully this fixed it. But, you know, internet can get wonky some nights. Honestly, we swapped to a new company that moved in a couple months ago, and this is about the first we've actually had real problems with it. Yeah, just a laptop. I got it way back when I was in college, and so it needed to be portable. It's a gaming laptop, to be fair, but it's a laptop nonetheless. Once I start getting some income coming in, etc., from the Kickstarter next year, maybe I should invest in a better PC. Something more desktop friendly, especially if I'll be recording more often. Also, thank you. Appreciate it. So let's see here. Currently, we're searching for a monster. Ooh, a light shifted Vero. That's cool. We're searching for a monster that can fly higher. That's right. Which is probably going to be... Tried streaming my gaming laptop. It was tragic. Oh no! That's not good. I mean, that kind of surprises me. Gaming laptop rigs, I've had very little problems with actually streaming. Like, obviously, as you can see, my stream, I'm fairly new to it, but it hasn't had too many issues. Like, games run fine. But also, granted, I'm not really running anything particularly graphic intensive. Like, I'm not streaming Overwatch or anything. I'm just streaming, you know, indie games, etc. Also, Overwatch can run Potato, so that was a bad example. But, you know, like a 3D game or anything. Alright, let's see what's in this reward box. Imori. What was Imori again? Imori. Do we have one already? The name's familiar. Oh, it's the fire frog. Not a big deal. Yeah, it's Gecko Man. Yeah, I'm not huge on it. Another one for the army, I think. Oh, do you? I'm not super huge on it. I think it looks cool. I was just disappointed that it wasn't a swimmer, I think. Because I met him when I was on my big quest to get a swimmer, and he couldn't swim, and I was upset. Swimming lizard. Exactly. Alright, let's take a look over here. Thank you guys, by the way, for stopping by again. Always appreciate it. Love having you guys on the stream. It's a good time. I think we're going to go left over here. Take a look this way. Come with birds. Is that right? He's like a Manticore in that he's like a type coverage sort of attacker. I didn't take too close of a look at him. I remember I did when I got him, but that was yesterday, so I don't quite remember. Alright, if I had to guess, these Kongomotos are probably the better flyers, so we'll see if we can get one. Yeah, lots of coverage and debuffs. Makes sense. And then we'll just slash away, I think. Cool. Rude. Give that man a shield before he dies. I should kill it. Perfect. Passing on those bleed stacks is super useful. Just seems like a good ability. Didn't crit. Ah, cool. It was enough. Fantastic. Shadow Grasp it. Dodo looked fun, too. When I got them earlier, I took a look. They looked like a fun support character. Ooh, that's interesting. Do each of the different monsters have different shift abilities? Is it like a... It can't be random if you are convinced that can get dual wield. I'll just find out. No worries. I might ask later if I start building like competitive teams, but I'm going to kind of keep those sorts of... Well, if it's a monster I've already seen, I'm down to listen to it. I just won't use it, because casual run. Each shift is the same per monster, like per species, I assume. Get some rawhide. Use a shift stone to simply check the buffs. Oh, really? So if I grab this guy... Shift stone. Okay. So if I were to shift Whisper, for instance... Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That's useful. Okay, so this guy will get Buff Mastery, this will get Dark Instinct. That's cool. Alright, Jen, you're more knowledgeable about this game than I am. The shift stones. how rare are we talking here? Are they like Master Balls in Pokemon, where there's only very, very few of them per run? Or can you eventually just buy them straight up? Because if I can eventually buy them, I would be a lot less hesitant to use them. But the game seemed to make a big deal about them being kind of rare, so I want to make sure that, like, I use them on monsters that'll be a permanent part of the party. Ooh, weird. Fantastic. Huh. I guess I just didn't go this way before. I think the only way you can farm them is in the Infinity Arena. Okay, but there is a way to farm them, though. Like, it exists. They're not totally limited, they're just a little difficult. Okay. Fair enough. Also, there's nothing over here? Ah, okay. Okay. So it is pure endgame, though. Okay. I think I'm gonna need the secondary flyer here. It's a merchant that sells them, but I think it's only 2. Okay. So they're limited as well. Okay. Kind of gross. Alright. I'll be saving them, I think, for people who I know for certain will be sticking around for quite some time. So, like, up there... Huh. This way only leads over here. Okay. So that is an opening, but I've already been that way. Interesting. So it's like down here is where it's leading me? Yeah, and then this... Oh, these are just holes. Those aren't secrets. I'm not supposed to go up those. Okay, I see. Those are a penalty. Ah. A penalty that I'm falling for, apparently. Alright, alright. I understand. There we go. Alright, alright. Then we can come up here. Go see about finding these birds. So, when I was going through and I was taking a look and trying to figure out what the difference between the light shifts and the dark shifts were, just from the monsters that, like, I was acquiring from them, you can farm them from the highest level reward boxes, which can be achieved in the Infinity Arena. Okay. That's not too bad. I could probably end up doing that. So it's Silvero, it looks like it's probably the evolved form of the bird. So it looks like you can either evolve the bird or catch a Kangamato, or hatch a Kangamato. So we'll see if we can't just get one while we explore here. And worst case, we can go see if we can evolve the bird if we don't get one. Oh, right, sorry. So it looked like earlier when I was taking a quick gander at the differences, the dark ones seemed like they were more focused on damage and physical attacks, while the light shifted seemed more like they were about HP and defense and, like, mana. If I were to guess, I would assume the dark shifts are used more in competitive play. Does that sound accurate, or is it kind of a mix? Just curious. Because in games, I tend to favor glass cannons, I think is my personal favorite sort of playstyle. Passive and stats, it's just different per monster. Okay, makes sense. But it's not like dark shifting is just straight up better. It's like... It is a... Okay. It is fairly spread out then. I gotcha. Ew, I actually can't afford this? That's a little gross. Like, Toe is usually light because it makes it more tanky and gives the heal charging. Okay. So, makes sense. Your supports tend to be light and your attackers dark. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Are these things inflicting chill? Yeah, okay. I was wondering why we could not get attacks off to save our life. This one. And then... The one time we can't long slash. Oh. Yeah, I think I tend to be more into glass cannon type builds. So I'm not huge on having people who are entirely defense, which I'm certain is going to be needed in Master Mode and in competitive play in general. Got a +4. There's probably a secret down here. Sure isn't. Alright. Carrot? Ooh, actually that gauntlet, pretty certain one of us use. Yeah, hot. There's a passive for Nightwing if you can check it. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, the bat! The bat was super interesting when I saw it before too, because it was all about life stealing. Right, what was it steal? I remember when going over it. Right, it was crit build. I mentioned when I got it that I thought it'd be interesting with it and it was Jerry at the time. But basically just building an entire team that was just focused on crits and bleed, etc. And this looked like it would be good for that because it was all about dealing crit damage. So let's see here. So if we were to dark shift it, right? Or just its normal passive. If we shift it, okay. Shift stone. This guy. I assume it's not heal charging, so bleed out. Bleed stacks on enemies are not removed when they take bleed damage. That's insane. That's actively nutty. Wow, okay, because normally they lose half of the bleed stacks, right? So if you get this guy with another person who causes bleed damage, like Mantis or something, that's pretty... Yeah, I can see that why that'd be busted. That's pretty cool. Very cool. And yeah, I can see why that would be very nutty very quickly. Yeah, they kind of get the bleed throughout their whole team. That would make some sense. This is just death, isn't it? Alright. That's just a hole. Today we learned. Yeah, because spreading bleed on the randoms is pretty okay. But, like, you only have to spread it once or twice. But if you spread bleed between their entire team of 6 and it never goes away... Oh, yeah, that's, Yeah, that's gonna add up quick. Oh, it's you again. How curious that we meet again and again during our travels, huh? And here of all places, too. This is the highest point of the Horizon Cliffs. Although the mountains of snowy peaks are much higher, I think they can't compete with the view you get here. By the way, those bird-like monsters around here are really good flyers. They can fly much higher than other flying monsters. Personally, I prefer to use my own strength to climb these mountains, though. Anyway, I found something new that might be useful to you. I want this dude's candle monster. It's really neat looking. I'm also a little worried that Beck's gonna, like, die. And that's how we're gonna end up getting it. Thanks, buddy. Don't worry, I don't need it. I don't have any shifted monsters yet. Alright, hope to see you again soon. Later, Bex. These glass cannon comp team, it can work. Seeing 2 support 1 glass cannon. I could believe that. Also, hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going, guys? How's your night treating you? 2 support 1 glass cannon's kind of interesting. My brain went to 3 glass cannons, though. You know what? Full team. 6 glass cannons. Sure, they'll break easy, but if we break them first, does it matter? Is that a dark shifted one? I don't think that's the... That might be a dark shifted one. Let's see here. So we're gonna volt this one. And we're gonna take it out. Oh, I'm certain it's awful. I'm certain it's awful, Jin. It's just, it just sounds silly. Like, one good full team attack, and you could probably wipe it. But hey, if they can one-shot, it stops being a problem. This guy, I think. And slash. Rude. And it gave chill again. Dang it. Chill really messes with our team. Like, our margins for having enough mana are super thin. That thing will die from bleed in a minute here, so I think we just long slash. Rude. Alright, not voltage, so we're gonna ignite these guys up. Honestly, it might be worth feeding all of our guys bonus mana. Because come to think of it, I haven't fed any of these guys anything. Shield him back up, I think. Then... yeah, ignite this guy. And then try to take him out with a long slash. Didn't crit, but we'd still come out to do the bleed damage. Okay. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We're all shielded up. So now I think it's time to Slime Shot. I'll crit damage food. I mean, you're not wrong. At this point, I just wish he'd... oh, that was awful. Ugh. Yeah, no way we're getting any from that. That was rough. Still get to this, though. Okay, cool. So we got the feather, we need to evolve the bird. So that's something, at least. Yeah, because his crit chance right now is at 48, and he didn't crit. That's so sad. That's so, so sad. Alright, well... yeah, okay, we're gonna need the better one for right here, I think. Yep, for sure. Alright. Bye, Bex. Let's see here. We haven't explored everything yet, so we'll just continue doing that. That was not an exit, fun fact. That's just death. Yeah, I'd believe that. The glass cannons seem like they like the bleed mechanic. Yeah, I would imagine they would. I can't imagine going all out is a particularly good strat in this game. But I'm also the kind of person who likes to run the super janky decks in TCGs. So, maybe if I start building competitive teams, I'll try to go super off-meta and build super wacky stuff. But even those, I'm sure someone's probably thought of. So we'll see when we get there. 6 Mantis. Does the competitive scene allow multiples of the same mon? Like, that's just something that straight up isn't allowed in Pokemon. Oh shoot, they're all dying. I think we do it on him, because when he gets shield, he shields everyone. Okay. Not too sure, actually. I'd imagine they probably would. It would just make sense, I think. He has bleed. He's probably dead already. We'll just start swinging at this one, I think. Every tournament that I've seen never use more than one of each. I'd imagine that's probably a rule. Like, if the meta ever got to a point where one mon was just used by itself, that can make for some pretty boring events. That's actually something that's been coming up in the board game I've been working on. The Moxie. That game allows you to have multiples of the same mon, and it actually came up in our stream a couple days ago that the winning team had 3 of the same monster. So I'm kind of looking at, like, limiting it to 1 per team, like 1 monster per team. But that game, monsters have an actual limit to the amount of them that you can actually find in the game. So to find multiples of the same mon is kind of tricky unless they're particularly common. So I'm not actually sure it's a problem so much as just that one particular monster is a little bit overtuned right now and needs a bit of a nerf. True, if they use the same, they'd probably have their backups of the same. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Like what I'm doing right now, right? Like, I only use my top 3 monsters for the vast majority of the game until I hit a keeper battle. Why, if I was going to do PvP, why would I not just have 2 sets of 3? Like, right? So, like, 3 of my main team, and then their replacements, so as soon as they get knocked out. And then if you do something like a big tanky healer, and then 2 of your actual swingers who are more likely to die, you would just replace them with the exact same swinger. And you could run, like, say, 3 Mantis, and then your 4th Mantis as your starter. And then 2 supports. A scroll plus 4. Do we have anything for scroll? We do. Cool. I'd imagine there probably are. Because at the end of the day, the game really... It is a team game, but it's a team game kind of like Pokemon's a team game. Where, it's only really 3 monsters, like 3 monster teams, and then you just have some backups. Even so, like, if you're running a team that is 1 glass cannon and 2 supports, like 2 tanks, you just run 2 tanks and then 4 glass cannons. The game clearly has enough, like... It clearly has enough, like, unique mons that are all glass cannon based to make that work, so... Ahoy hoy! What brings you to this remote corner of our sanctuary? A treasure hunt? Well, there's none around here, that much I can tell you. My life sucks. But since you're already here and searching for treasures, maybe you can help me out with my own search? You see, I'm a fisherman, but my real passion is collecting rare seashells. You know, those things that you've been finding everywhere. I'll give you something special for them, too. Something that can be used by your monsters. But I'm not talking about the shells, which can be equipped by monsters. These seashells are different, more rare. You can find those rare seashells in hidden, hard-to-reach places all across Horizon Beach. Some might be underwater, but some might also be up on those cliffs. Bring me 5, and you've got yourself a deal. Alright, matey. Alright, I think we had 3 right now. I think it should be under key items. Yeah, we have 3, so we're missing 2. Poor Leo's being stuck while you go hunting. To be fair, he's brought this on himself. Like, the game just straight up has an item in it that lets you teleport back. So that's canon to the world, right? That, why isn't everyone just carrying around those in their pocket? Like, at all times. Anytime you leave town, or leave the sanctuary, or leave the keep, just take one with you. It's not hard. They're practically nothing. This is entirely Leo's fault, and it's really funny. I mostly feel bad for punishing his lion for Leo's arrogance, but he's choosing to stick with him, so, I mean, it's kind of on him, too. Yeah, reward box. Got a mass potion. Hooray. And that weighs nothing. There's a magical barrier here, making sure the sanctuary stays safe from outside interference. Actually, I'm pretty certain it just locks us inside. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so we're gonna need that flying monster. And we can't go that way yet because we don't have the morph ball. Alright. You are not a flyer, so I don't care about you. Gonna need a swimmer. Squidward, get out here. Okay, so we've explored the entire sanctuary, or this area. So I think we need to go hunting for these monsters. So let's see. I think we have quite a few of that one that summons people, but also they're just kind of coming back, so we'll just start doing that. So they're weak to earth, they're weak to physical, no, just earth and water. Okay, we're looking at my team. So this is an earth, but we need to protect the team first. Yeah, we can, but I'm a bit of a collector anyway, so I'm gonna end up catching one eventually, and I'm right here. So why not just, you know, take him out while I'm here. Freeze this guy, because that's their support. Yeah. That's why I was super excited about getting the rare mon. Even though I know it's not actually rare, the game telling me it's rare just kind of made me want it more. Ah, didn't crit enough. No, I'm one of those people who don't bother using mechanics in games that don't have a purpose. Like, I haven't seen a single time where a potion would have been useful in this game. But I'm also playing on the normal mode, so, like, I understand they're probably more useful in Master. Yeah, this with that. Alright, and then these guys aren't weak to anything I have, so we're just gonna slash them up. Apply some more bleed. Rude. Alright, alright, alright. Shadow Grasp to this one, maybe? Nah, they're weak to this. Yeah? I don't even know the mechanics of that. Do potions take up the monster's turn? And if they do, why wouldn't you just use a healer? Slash away? Alright, that should give us a decent star value. 4-star. Show me egg. Hey, we got one. Fantastic. Perfect timing. They're decent in the early game. Okay, fair enough. Back when your stats are kind of low. Alright. Alright, we got ourselves a pterodactyl. Oh, and you're gonna love stocking on an antidote, too. Is that right? I don't even know what antidote does, I just assumed it cured poison. What to name our pterodactyl? Any suggestions, chat? What should we name Pterodactyl Man? I think the small one removes 2 debuffs. Okay, so the antidotes just cure all sorts of debuffs then. Okay. So they're a lot better than I thought they were. Again, I literally have never looked at them. The game has not proven to be a problem where I would need to use any of the item mechanics, so... Come to think of it, I still haven't spent a single gold piece either. What to name a pterodactyl? My brain's trying to think of something from, like, the Flintstones. So, like, we could name it Fred. Or Barney. Barney sort of fits, right? I think I kind of like Barney. Items can be used in comp. They can be used in competition? How does that work? That's weird. That's really strange. So... Huh. I guess all the items are probably easy enough to get in gameplay that you don't have to, like, worry about it. And also you can always just save your game before entering a competition. It's not hard or anything. That's still super strange to me, though. Are none of the items just, like, totally busted, then? Some mods have good support but no heal, so they use items to heal. That's... How does that not make healers totally worthless, then? Are the items that bad? Like, Pokemon has stuff like this, full heals, etc. Does this game not have anything like that? That's so weird to me, because I would assume that would make any of the monsters that heal for their main feature to just be completely worthless. Because endgame healers heal for way more than items. Okay, so it's not like Pokemon, where the items are like full restores, max HP back, unfaint your monsters, etc. They're a lot more balanced than Pokemon. Okay. Okay, gotcha. That makes some sense then. Interesting, because that does still devalue monsters that only heal a little bit. So, like Toad, right? Toad is a big healer, so his value is that he heals a ton. But if you're not putting all of your... But it means there's very little value in only spending a couple of points for a healer. I'm not sure I like that. Because it means that you would never spend skill points to just kind of choose one or two things. Sort of counterpick, so to speak. Let's see here. 150% of attack value? That actually might be kind of useful. Although attack up is just good too. And we still crit a lot. I think we're going to go crit damage plus. That seems good. Alright. And we have a flyer. I mean, a better flyer. Yes, perfect. So, we're going to swap them in. Okay. So with the flyer, there's some stuff this way we need to go grab. Like, up here, I think? No, over this way. There was a chest in this room, I think. Yeah, right over here. That is a lot of extra distance. That's pretty hot. That was not the seashell I was hoping for, though. But skill potions are still good, so I won't complain too much. As if they stacked chill on your healer? Oh! Well, I don't have a problem that they're using competition, I guess. Yeah, true. They just bug me. Huh? I don't know enough about the competitive scene to make a judgment call. I'll just go that far. Like, the game designer in me is telling me, like, this is a problem, But I don't actually know if it's a problem, right? I don't know enough about the game to say, so I'll trust the designers have some reason for it. Or the community at large has some reason for having the rules the way they are. Okay, there's no treasure over here. You're right that it also does make chill a little bit worse, though. Because chilling the healer, as you said, isn't really worth it. Or at least not as worth as it could be. Alright, so I know there was another one we couldn't reach earlier, which I think was back this way. Well, missed that. Oh well. Actually, not oh well. That island might have stuff on it. Unless this was just the treasure island? It was, okay. Doesn't matter. Hold that guy. Alright. And slash away. The items aren't broken because there are monster moves that do the same as items, but to a better degree. Makes some sense. But what you're telling me is that so long as my glass cans survive a single attack, they're good to go? Fantastic. Got it. Because I can just heal them away, and it's not a problem anymore. Easy peasy. Fantastic. You. Stop that. He's bleeding, so he'll be dead in a second anyway. Fantastic. He didn't die. That's annoying. We'll just pop him with this then. There we go. Alright. Really wish this game had some sort of way to mark stuff on your map. Because there's plenty now that I vaguely remember areas that I could have jumped to if I had a little bit of extra height, but like, it's been days now. I don't really remember where they are. It's like, here's one. And I guess we'll have to fight these guys first. Whatever. Basically, I'm saying every game could stand to be a little bit more like Hollow Knight. I think that's the gist of it. Perfect. Wrong one. Doesn't matter. Also, I totally forgot that stacks. I should definitely be doing that more. Oh, holy cow, really? These are the best devs. These devs are fantastic if that's true. These devs just continue to impress. That's pretty nutty. It's announced their first update news. Just hasn't been implemented yet. What the heck? Note to self: whenever you have a problem with this game, you know what? We should take advantage of this. We should just like recommend something super stupid that would never happen, and they'll just implement it because they're good. Like, they're listening to me to the point now where I'm pretty confident that anything we'll tell them, they'll just like, yep, let's do it. It is pretty fantastic. We talked about some yesterday, but I love it when devs are active in their communities. And it seems like these devs are super passionate about their game, which is always a good sign. We'll psych up again. No one's particularly damaged. Voltage will kill this guy. Great. And then we can start working on the next one. Oof. Yeah, shield up. Alright, alright. Nice. Oh boy, walnuts. Ooh, crit ring. That might be worth shoving on here. Never mind, definitely isn't. Oh, they've already announced when the next update's going to be, huh? That's cool. Seashell? Monster bells. Worthless! Hey, old man. Is there a thing up there? Have they said what else is coming in that update? Oh, holy cow. That's awesome. That's super fun. That's a... So it's not just like an art contest, it's like a monster design contest. That's really cool. I thought it was like a fan art contest, which in and of itself would be cool. It's a brand new area? Is this DLC or is this like a free update? Shiftstone? Free DLC. Oh, hot damn, indie devs spoil us. Man, it's crazy to compare indie dev to AAA. Could you imagine Pokemon doing, like, anything sort of similar to that? Like, hey, we're gonna not only make a new area and offer it for free, but we're also going to have you guys compete to add a monster to the game. Alright, is there anything over here? Looking like a no. Okay. I'm a little bit... I'm still nervous about Arceus. I do hope it's good. I am looking forward to it and seeing reviews, etc. But Game Freak has burned me so many times when it comes to Pokemon being interesting again. Or being different than it was last year. That I'm still not convinced. They're gonna have to really impress, I think. Okay, cool. I've got hope. My hope has just been dashed enough times to know to not count on it. Alright, gotten this one. Switch to the swimmer. Alright, we gotta find this last seashell thing. And actually, come to think of it, the seashell might just be behind Leonard. So I think we just go to Leonard. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. How's your night going? We are currently back on our way to get Leonard out of a hole. Yep, I was also very sad when I learned it wasn't open world. It's another one of the reasons why I'm kind of worried about it again. Because when they were showing it off, they didn't say it would be, but it sure did look like they were implying it would be. And when people were saying it was like Breath of the Wild Pokemon, they didn't correct them. So like... I've been burned enough times, man. I'm really hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's fun. I'm really hoping it's different. I'm just... It's Game Freak. Yep. I hope it's great. I genuinely hope it's super good. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not convinced it's bad yet. I'm just not gonna set myself up for disappointment if it's not. Alright, so before we go rescue Leonard, we should probably do our skill points. So, Squidward... I'm guessing you're not too excited about the remakes then? I'm not. I'm super happy for people who are, though. I totally understand nostalgia and all that. And I've talked to people who did grow up with those games. They were like their first Pokemon games, or they've never played them before. And so for Diamond and Pearl, they're super excited about. And for those people, I'm super excited for them. But boy, do I have no personal interest in those games. Diamond and Pearl remakes, not really my jam. I especially don't like the art style they decided to go with either. But I know that's more of a personal taste thing, so I'm not judging too much. Alright, so Squidward is still in this sort of awkward space of attacker and or defender. When they apply their shield, it is their magic, so I think upping their magic is probably still a good idea. Every buff apply... I still want this. I need to build toward this, which means I need to put some points coming down this way, I think. Because before then... I don't really need any of these just yet. Like, immediately. Whenever you inflict one of those, it might cause a wound. I will need that right away. That magic proc's probably just worth taking. I want this combo buffing, so we're going to start building down this way. If it didn't have my favorite Pokemon, I wouldn't have bothered either. What do I use to read chat? I'm actually using my cell phone. When you stream on Twitch, it pops up a little thing, and it's like, hey, you can use your cell phone as your stream manager. So I just do that, put it behind the webcam, so when I talk to you guys, I'm looking directly at the webcam. Let's see here. Zap, on the other hand, is going to be grabbing this next. Yeah, I think this is fine, because I don't need that. Reduces damage taken by 10%. That's fine. Cascade's okay. I think we're going to save the point till he levels up one more time and take another look. Yeah. Alright, then we're going to power up Uther, who's got 4 points to spend here. We've been spending Uther on these. Mostly over here, and it's going to continue. Was there anything over here that I really needed? He's not really attacking anyone. If he does, he's attacking with Spore. Weakness debuff can be stacked 2 additional times. I don't particularly care. He's only ever going to attack maybe once, so not important. I don't care about that at all. Well, kind of. If he does end up attacking, it becomes kind of important. Because his whole goal is just sit out there and stay alive. I think he's actually just kind of waiting too. I think he's just gonna be chilling out. Omi, on the other hand, that's kind of worthless for him. Sidekick and Glory also reduce the damage taken, but he has no way to get those because I didn't give him agility. Multi-witness is still good because your other monsters can benefit from it too. With who? Sorry. Multi-weakness. Oh! Oh, it's an aura passive. Okay. Oh! Oh, yeah, totally. I didn't realize that was an aura. My brain just went to only stuff that he applied. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, let's see here. Never spends a turn without attacking. Never going to happen. Bonus crit chance is good. Yep. That was an excellent point. Crit healing. Doesn't heal. Crit damage is pretty good. I don't stack sidekick on this character. He's gonna need a lot of points when we come down here, because we're gonna need 1, 2, 3 immediately. During its first round is pretty good, okay. Don't stack glory. Evades a hit. 70% chance to gain a random buff. Cool. It's gonna need that one. It's gonna need attack plus. I don't need this, because no one gives sidekick. I don't use that effect. Yep, so he's just kind of waiting too, actually. Yeah, so he's gonna hang out. And Ribbon is still bad. He's not gonna be using Flurry of Blows. I don't even have it. Like, he's only here for type coverage. That's his entire goal in the team. Let's see here, let's see here, let's see here. He's also a multi-hitter. Channel can be stacked 2 additional times. That just seems good. Yeah. Healing actions apply 2 random buffs to target. Okay. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Buffing heal. You're right. As you come down on this character, like toward the bottom of his thing, I'm seeing a lot more of the heal actions you were talking about. Like near the top, there was very little of it. There was some. Like there was like healing waves at level 10, etc. But primarily, it seems like it was mostly like taunt, etc. More about him being a tank. So I think I just didn't build him particularly well. How does this guy apply poison? Poison Eater. No, that's how I eat it. How do I apply poison? Just... I apply it with Weaken. I apply it with Poison Glands. And Toxin. There we go. Toxin. Unfortunately, he gets interesting. He gets interesting in the way I'm not interested in. Particularly because I already have healers on the team. So instead, he's just going to be a really, really jank multi-hitter for our team. Proliferate, on the other hand, is still super good. Every heal applied, there's a 10% chance to apply that. Yep, alright. Alright, let's do it. Everyone else is waiting for level 30. Let's go down this hole. Let's save him. Let's do it. I can't believe it. I was actually saved by you. Didn't you get your first monster just, like, 3 days ago? I think what he's trying to say is thank you. I most certainly am not. I wouldn't go that far. If it wasn't you, maybe somebody else would have come along eventually. Anyway, I guess I owe you something now. Nah, always rescue Leonard. Leonard's the best character. Julia thinks she had found the entrance to the treasure cave. It's in the underwater area below us. But she thinks it takes 3 people to open the entrance. You can help us with that. Of course! Let's go find that treasure. Alright, seems we're getting close to the treasure. I feel betrayed. Julia promised me a fight, and we're not getting it. And this upsets me. Let's see here. Okay, so there actually isn't anything in this hole. Sad. Weird, though. Because there's a cave over there. He breaks hidden walls, so he should be able to cut this if it was something I could cut. Interesting. There's nothing on this floor here to fall through. Weird. Shoot. I'll take these guys out real quick. Suspicious. Indeed. Maybe we come up to it. I really like Leonard. Oh, okay. That's fair. How far have you gotten again, Jin? You restarted in Master Mode, so you haven't gotten particularly far, right? Because I think yesterday you hadn't gotten to the beach yet, right? Yeah, I just got through the blue caves and started the peaks. Gotcha, okay. Personally, I'm a big fan of Leonard. I think Leonard's super funny. He's the right kind of asshole where, like, obviously he's a fuck, right? Like, he's so full of himself, and he's so incompetent that it's just funny. Like, who falls in a hole and can't get out? It's not that hard. And although I don't like Will, I at least appreciate that Will does seem to have an arc and character. The only character I actually have a problem with is Julia, and mostly just because so far she's really boring. It's not like she's a problematic character or anything, she's just not interesting at all. Oh hey, thanks for checking out the stream and stopping by. How's your night going? Hope it's going well. But Leonard, I think, is pretty peak. Leonard is one of my favorite sort of characters. Yeah, that's very true. Julia hasn't really had a lot to shine yet. But the thing is, though, is that she's been in a lot of scenes. Like, she's been in at least as many scenes as, like, the keeper of like, the Sun Sanctuary was. And I like that guy. She's been in as many scenes as, like, the guy with the melting cat's been in. And the melting cat guy seems interesting and has a backstory. Julia hasn't yet. I think they sort of mentioned that she had a thing where, like, she comes from a long line of monster tamers and she was trying to live up to them. But then, like, the one interesting part where she felt like she had to go stop the Goblin King because one of her ancestors, like, stopped the Goblin King, right? So it would have been really interesting if going back to the Sanctuary was actually, like, a point of contention with her. Like, she wouldn't have wanted to do it, or, like, she would struggle to do the right thing to go uphold that duty. But she didn't. She just kind of went and did it, and it wasn't a problem. Yeah, they do. Also, hey again, Seamus, how's it going? By the way, I didn't get a chance to thank you on the last stream, but thanks for following. You subscribed right at the end of it, so I didn't catch it before I logged off, but I do appreciate it, Seamus, so thanks. And thanks again for stopping by tonight. Alright. This must be the entrance to the treasure cave. I'm sure of it. I just don't get how we're supposed to open it. God, he's such an idiot. I'm pretty sure those switches on the ground are the key to it. Or more accurately, we're the key. It takes 3 to enter the Maw of the Beast, remember? Cool, glad to hear it, Seamus. Okay, so her thing is that she's young. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So let's just try and sound those ground switches and see what happens. Alright, let's try it. That was a few years ago. Gotcha. Right, because she's super high ranked now. Unbelievable. We must be the first people in centuries to enter this cave. Let's see what's inside. After me. Hey, wait a minute. We deserve some of those treasures too. Bye, Leonard. So it's not like I dislike Julia or anything. I just don't find her interesting yet. I actively dislike Will, but when it comes to, like, game story and characters, I'd rather dislike a character and have an opinion than to be bored by them. But who knows? Maybe she gets better later. It's entirely possible she does. And I hope she does. Because the other two I enjoy. Games are much the same way. Whenever I do game design work and I like playtest it with like playtesters, etc., the worst possible feedback I get was like, "Oh yeah, I liked it." It's like, yeah, I don't care if you liked it. I want to hear that someone loved it or that they hated it, and both are excellent to hear. Because if someone hates it, they felt something with it, and although it might not be a game for them, at least it means like. It means that although they're not in the right audience, it means that the correct audience will probably enjoy it. Alright, Manus is nearly dying. Gotta fix that up. Shock this man. And long slash to finish it off will probably kill it. There we go. Okay, looks like we're largely okay. We'll shield up to be sure. Voltage to kill this man. Poison ourselves even further. Fantastic. Then... slash away. Getting a Manticore is spooky? How so? Like, the fight to get Manticore is hard? Like, the Manticore... like, the trio of Manticores themselves are dangerous, or what? Alright, away we go. First turn they got 5 stacks of sorcery. Incredible. I'm looking forward to my master run. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to do a randomizer of it, I think. If I can figure out how to get that to work. Because that sounds entertaining. Oh, sick! We got the 5th seashell. And a secret. Incredible. A moon sword. What? This is suspicious. We found it in a suspicious cave, hidden far away. It's gold, which means it should be like these other ones that have like special abilities. Like the scepter, the ocarina, etc. But it doesn't have a bonus. That's super suspicious. Alright, tell you what. We have like a billion things of like upgrade material. We're gonna go upgrade that when we get back and see what the heck that's about. It's super low base stats, though. Like, it's just a 55-55. Like, the Shuriken's higher. I guess it's a Shuriken +2, but, like... You don't put a sword in your game called Moon Sword, and then have it not do anything fun. You can't design a game that way. That's just not right. Also, it's hidden away. No way, right? There's gotta be something more to it. Ooh, chest. Worthless. Ooh, a shiny. Which I just realized doesn't actually matter, because we don't get a shiny necessarily for beating it. This is not Pokemon. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna shield up, I think. Get that going. I think it's light shift, so you can possibly get a light egg. Oh, is that right? So the type of monster you fight actually does determine what sort of egg you can get from it. I had just kind of assumed that the egg was just random anyway. But I guess it would make sense as far as like if it were like a real monster and like it laid an egg, genetically it should be like come from the same sort of parent, I guess. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Nothing that way. Alright, so this is plot. So we'll come back to that in a second here. I guess that's a way you can save on shift stones too. Just hunting a shifted version of it. Yeah, makes sense. I'm also just kind of not using them because we're not really in a position that we have to at all. Like, it's not like we're hurting for, you know, anything yet. The game isn't particularly difficult at this point. Okay, cool. We found that guy's memorial ring. Some interesting looking old books here. One of them seems to be a diary. The daring, extraordinary, and fancy escapades of Captain Carter. Written here are the true accounts of me, Captain Carter, the legendary pirate who terrorized the old world's oceans with his band of monsters. These accounts were written after I decided to retire from the life of piracy, but the stories of my deeds shall live on forever! If you're the first one to read this, you must have found out how to enter my treasure cave. Well done! You've proven to be my equal by figuring out you have to stand on 3 stones. Really well hidden. However, to get my most valuable treasures, you will have to defeat the guardian that I have left behind, one of my most loyal monsters, an ageless creature of the deep. That's the end of the introduction. There's a bookmark stuck at one specific page later in the book. November 10th, 202 AC. Today, when I was enjoying a fine drink at a certain wretched hive of scum and villainy, which shall remain unnamed, I was approached by a strange character. He called himself an alchemist. What I liked the most, though, is that he started the conversation by dropping a heavy pouch of clinking gold coins on the table. He wanted to hire me for some simple smuggling job. Him and a group of other alchemists wanted to get inside the monster sanctuary. Thanks to my ship, which was able to freely cross the barrier between the old world and the monster sanctuary, I was the only one fit for the job. Sure, they were all rather strange fellows, wearing robes and masks with names unlike I had ever heard. But on the other hand, they had a lot of gold. What can you do? Solved my problem right there. Also, they were able to craft it themselves. Interesting, isn't it? Got it. So this dude's ancestor is the reason that all of this is a problem. I realized too late that was false gold. It all turned brittle after a month or two. They tricked me and I'm not ashamed to admit it. There's another reason why I accepted the job, though. Their leader in particular, they called him Marduk, gave me the creeps. And I'm a pirate. Never actually talked to him or saw what was under his mask, but I heard the other alchemists whispering about him, as if they were afraid of him themselves. I heard them say that none of them knew, in fact, what he looked like. Some even said that his figure and his voice would change sometimes, like he could shapeshift or something. Why would they let a ship that can travel between the worlds be run by a greedy pirate? I think the implication is that he stole it or created it, right? I truly dread what I might have brought inside the sanctuary, even if I don't live to see it fully unfold. That's the end of that part. Got it. It's all this pirate's fault. Well, can't tell that man that. He'd be scarred for life. Alright, plot time. Hey guys. Do you guys think Leonard's hurting his lion? And also, isn't it weird that I'm the only one... Also, isn't it weird I'm the only one hanging out here without my... Without my familiar? Look at that champion over there! That must be an Elder Gel! I've heard a lot about them, but I've never seen one before. Yeah, poor Toad. If only he were less of a healer and more of anything else. They say an Elder Gel only grows more powerful over time, so if you take too much time fighting one, it'll only become stronger and stronger. So it's got age. Got it. Oh, right, because the lion's wind. Julia's into animal cruelty. Got it. A fight with this kind of dangerous champion monster is no child's play. Only an experienced keeper, such as myself, can bear this burden. Of course, I'll have to be the one to take it on. I think we should let Wick try being in this one. What? You've got to be joking. Well, we still owe him one. We'd probably still be stuck in that pit without him. What? Oh, come on, it's dangerous for him. So I'd be negligent to just let him rush headfirst into a fight like this. Oh, that's not true and you know it. Somebody who's come this far at least deserves a chance. Maybe will surprise us. Bah! You can be as stubborn as an ox sometimes. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you all forgetting something? I didn't get saved by Wick out of any pit. So why should I let him fight that Elder Gel? Holy cow character! I like it. I know just how to settle this like responsible keepers. Let's have a keeper duel, Wick. That seems fair. The winner gets to fight that Elder Gel and get all the glory. How about it? Are you ready for it? Just to be clear, though, this is a senior monster tamer of 3 years, our senior, challenging the person who's been a monster tamer for 3 days to a fight, so she can get one more kill on her counter. I mean, she isn't wrong. It just seems cruel to the main character. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. I've collected monsters from all across the sanctuary. My team represents my journey as a monster keeper. Good for you. Mole Bear, Frosty, Amori, Spectral Ego Cat, Zerger, Hairglow. Oh, really? It does look a bit darker than I remember it being. Because it's more orange when you select it, I think. So I think you're correct. Alright, let's do it. Psychokinesis. Bolt this boy. Makes sense. Alright. Not too bad. Didn't take too much there. Shield him up. Then yeah, Volt up. That's a lot of rage. We should probably take that out immediately. Ugh, that's not good. Didn't actually matter much. Never mind. We're fine. Shield up. Yeah. Take him out. Perfect. Easy peasy. Slash away. It's still weird to me how everyone in this universe can just breathe underwater and no one comments on it. Ah, crap. That's not good. Ugh. That's pretty gross. I think we get Uther out here. Let's see. Sure. Okay, melt that guy some. Then, heal for a bunch, remove debuffs. Apply channel. Apply spell shield. Okay. Heal everyone. And remove debuffs. That seems pretty good. We'll do that. Gross. Ugh. Actually, I think we might be in trouble here. Ugh. Like, we're having a whole fight underwater. It's really awkward. Alright. Send out Ribbon. I think we're gonna have to get through... I think we're gonna have to just get through that first guy here. Licky licky. Freeze him. Okay. And then we will shield cast. Yeah, looks like it will be. Can't mass restore. Yeah, we'll do that. Dang healers. Unfortunately, my shield is gone as well, which isn't my favorite thing on the planet. Yeah, I'll just keep fighting, maybe? Okay. And then I think we're going to restore on ourselves. Yeah, let's try that. Alright. Bubble it again. Okay. Freeze this boy. I appreciate that Julia... like I said before, she is like 3 years our senior. I appreciate she does appear to actually be a challenging fight. This won't kill him, nor will this. That's so unfortunate. So I think we just mass restore and heal everyone up. Okay. That's so gross. I cannot get that last bit of damage in. Oh, this sucks so much. Oh my god. We had to bring in the B team right away. It's not going well. Oh no. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yep, he's a jerk, but this should kill him. There we go. Alright, fantastic. Now we're cooking with some gas. Everyone's kind of hurt, but he's really hurt, so sure, let's buff our toad back up. Rude. Alright. Well, this toad is not able to do damage whatsoever, so we're instead going to have him heal up our actual healer. And then just have him die. Because he is not my favorite. Then... Jerry's back for revenge. I think this is shifted. Its color's off. But it's kind of hard to tell underwater. Okay, then we're going to restore. Bring him back up. Thanks for getting rid of Ribbon. Appreciated. That's not appreciated, though. Alright, we're gonna have to try this one again. Ah, I see. You can see the little extra stat bars. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to try this one again, unfortunately. Yeah, restore itself. Yep, alright. Okay, let's see here. Ribbon's just kind of making me upset. I'm just kind of tired of him. Okay. Let's see. Is grinding to level 30 worth it? Kind of. Level 30 is when you get, like, the super big skill buff up, but we only have a couple skill points anyway. Let's try this again from the top. Let's see if, let's see how this goes. Let's try this one more time. And this time we're just going to apply a shield right away to Mantis. And see if that solves anything. We're also going to kill the bear primarily first this time. Because that was one of our issues last time, is that's their tank anyway. Could switch Ribbon for the Goblin Warlock. I think they're a decent healer. Yeah, the Goblin line actually looked really good. Like, honestly, a full Goblin team looked like it was... seemed like it could be viable. And going through the Goblin area, the Warlock was quite the support character. But if I was going to include any of the Goblins on the team, I'd include all of them. And because I'm not going to do that for this run, I'd probably be swapping out for just any other monster, to be honest. But I think you're right, it does look like it's a decent support. Then Long Slash will kill it. Perfect. Already going better. Oh, let's start a riot. Rude. And now this fun part. I didn't land enough crits. So that Chilling Wind doesn't really do much. I don't particularly care about it. This is gonna suck. I don't have enough for Arcane Shield. This is really going to suck. Well, might as well buff them up before they die. He is going to be dodging. Wow, that barrier did nothing for him. Lucky. Alright. That barrier did no work for that man. Wow. Oh, okay, there we go. I was going to say, they actually didn't get through. But they did. Sad. Then we'll finish off with the Omi. We'll try this. Shield cast, please. Okay. Then we should take out that congeal damage. Yep. I think we want to take out this one. Actually, looks like it's that frog that's doing most of the damage. Yeah, I think you're right. We'll try that next round. We'll try taking him out. Alright. No big problems. So we'll start working on Gecko. I think it's too late, and I think we've just lost this fight. But that's not a giant deal. Yeah, and it's too, he's too stat up now. This is a little bit too late. Yup, way too stat up. Alright, we'll just forfeit. Try again. Alright. Right, skip this. Alright, the first fight in this game has actually been a challenge. I appreciate it. Alright, so, first priority, that Gecko. So, we're gonna immediately shield up Mantis so he doesn't die turn 1. Fantastic. Then, we're gonna get rid of this Gecko. So I think what's really getting us is that she has a lot of barrier. Because when Mantis lives and survives, Mantis is able to get in there for all the damage. But Zap isn't doing as much as he normally would be. And once again, we have no way to... Yeah, the bear... multi-barrier. Yep. But then the bear takes us out. Let's send an Uther. Let's Psychokinesis. Yep, unfortunate. Let's do a Mass Restore. Heal them back up. Good. Then let's Slash Away, I think. Because we have got to get through this Caragla before it just heals everyone up. Ugh. Try Acid Rain here. Hopefully that'll give us just enough to get through. Looks like it might. Ah, we didn't crit enough. Ah, but the burn. Fantastic. Alright, alright. We're staying alive a little bit more. We're holding it together a little bit. You stop dying. Just stop it. What's the best way to get through these guys now? Because this is the guy giving all the buffs. He's getting rid of the magic damage, which isn't a big problem at this point. So this boy. Fortunately, he is their tank. Alright, so we're all still alive. Give everyone sorcery again. We don't have a Mass Restore. Who's the most important to keep alive? And I think the answer is this one. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's your night going? Thanks for tuning in. We're currently fighting Julia, and we're struggling something fierce. She's kind of kicking our teeth in. Our team's basically just trying to hold itself together. And we're trying to find like a good order to take care of them in. Yep, this is bad. Like, this is just awful on all fronts. Acid Rain. Get some of that extra debuff going on. You need to restore something fierce right here. Come on, land a little bit more. Dang it! Dang it, so close. I don't think it's living through the turn. Nope. Full team. Dang, so close. Alright. Let's get Omi in here. Let's get a shield going. Shield up everyone. Let's get a restore going. Try to keep it alive. Probably struggle horribly. And, Fiery Punches should do it in, I think. It healed too much. Oh no. Alright, alright, alright. Yep. Oof. Big oof noises. We have to keep that one alive. It's our last damage dealer. Mud Cannon. And then I think Fiery Punches should finish it off. And if it doesn't, the burn should at the very end. Oh! Gosh dang it. The one time it's turned on. That's too much. Yep, it's gone. Ah, unfortunate. The taunt save. This should kill it. Yep, and heal some. Alright. Yeah, I think we need to take a moment, step back, and fix this up. Also, Jesus. I mean, she redeemed herself a little bit when she at least stepped in and it's like, no, this is bullshit, I don't want to take it. Whether she's right or not, at least she, like, did something. Oh, this is our last Mafia. We're so dead. Again, it wasn't like she's problematic, she's just kind of boring. But, we'll see. Okay, we need to take a step back and see about how to fix this. So, let's see here. What can we do to alleviate this issue? My brain goes to we can try better equipment, which would mean we would need to go to the... we need to head back to the thing. But I think the biggest change we need to make is getting someone who isn't named Ribbon. Because Ribbon just isn't doing it for me. Also, I'm just not convinced Squidward's really pulling his weight. He's not shielding the team fast enough. Because he can only shield one person at a time, which is just a problem. Like, I had my problems with Whisper, but at least Whisper kept shields up for something fierce. Like, let me try this real quick. Let me just try this fight again, swapping Whisper in. If we just swap Whisper in... they're level 27, so we can also feed them a free level badge real quick. Done. And then give them a couple skills. Maybe some defense up or magic, because they're determined by defense, so maybe defense up and defense focus. We turn these on, then shield becomes better. So let's try this. Let's see how this goes. Let's see where this issue's lying. Hey, Julia. Alright, let's do it. So, to start with, we need to shield everyone or safe cast? I think shield everyone, because if we don't, I think they kill us turn 1. I appreciate that this boss has every member of Julia's team be relevant and do something, so that's good. I think we take this monster out as soon as we can, because it's their support and is the one that's been buffing them up so hard. So we're going to try to take them out quicker. That congeal damage is going to add up, though. But we should be able to continue doing this. And hopefully keeping shields up. Then we can voltage one more time. Okay. And then long slash will kill it. Okay. So far, so good. That's a dead mantis. Okay. So those shields would not have done anything. Okay. This is about where we were before, so not fantastic. We'll safe cast, I guess. Next up's gonna be that... I mean, it has to be the cat, right? Like, the problem with the cat is that's just gonna heal everyone. So we have to kill the cat ASAP. Oh, he's a dodging fool, though. Alright, let's see. So then we shield everyone up. That's not good. Punching that doesn't make any sense now. Yep, alright. This is a fool's errand. Yep, this is not going any better. Alright. Okay, so that isn't where the problem lies, so that's fine. So let's swap them out. Alright, so this team is where we should fix this problem. What can we swap in for Ribbon? So we have our 1. Maybe we swap in Jerry. Because now when Mantis dies, we have an immediate critical attacker again, who's still physical. Because Hornet's the one's putting in a lot of the work. Oh, let's see here. Which means we have to give Jerry equipment back. That's fair enough. I just realized I didn't give Whisper any equipment. I gave Whisper literally nothing. No wonder Whisper wasn't doing work. Whisper didn't have any equipment on. Alright, Whisper, get back out here. You earn a second shot. Come on. Yikes. Alright. Unequip all of this from this monster. Yes, yes. Alright. Alright. At least be fair. Yeah, Whisper had literally nothing. Why isn't someone using this Morning Star? That just seems good. And this wand is what they were using. And then a scroll for magic. Shell. And, Diadem? Sure. Then... I still think Jerry's just going to be better than Ribbon is, though. So, Jerry, we are going to go ahead and give you... You got that stuff, okay. We're going to go ahead and give you the Morning Star. Yeah, Morning Star seems good. Crit chance plus 14 is just a good thing to have. Gauntlets are great. And belt is excellent. Fantastic. Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Hope y'all are doing well. We're trying to gear up to fight Julia because she's currently kicking her teeth in. I finally bit the bullet and swapped out my starter because I'm not feeling him. Alright. Let's try this. Hello again. How you guys doing? Let's go, Julia. For those of you who have played this game, am I crazy? Is Julia actually, like, a step up in difficulty? Is this, like, where the game sort of ramps up some? Because this is the first time the game's actually felt challenging. Ah, one sec, chat. My batteries in this guy died. Let me swap these real quick. Thankfully, I prepared for this exact situation and kept batteries on hand. There we go. Maybe. Come on. You okay, game? The controller's off. Come on now. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So I think we start with safe cast. I'm gonna try that one first. Just give everyone a blanket 20%. I think taking out... Man, I'm of two minds. Pretty sure most of the complaints came from keeper battles ramping up in difficulty over wild encounters. Yeah, I believe that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Julie was the first real instance of that. Yeah, would make sense. I mean, I'm not complaining. I would have preferred if most of the, like, challenging fights were this difficult in the game. I'm actually having to, like, think and, like, plan. But again, they introduced a hard mode, so I'm not... I didn't know that when I went in, so I'm not complaining anymore about there not being challenging enough. The fact they have a hard mode totally makes that okay. I think taking out Amori is when we have the best shot. So I think we'll do that. Gosh dang this bear. Dang it. Alright, so now we shield. Just can't bear it. Boo. Alright, we'll take this bear out this turn. By which I mean we're going to try to take this bear out this turn. There we go. It wasn't bad, Shin. Alright. Now we're kind of getting eaten alive, which is unfortunate, because we really need to not be. Heal up. The problem I'm having is that the second monster she sends out is that Caraglow. And that Caraglow is infuriatingly high, high healer. Like, it's really good at it. Yep, burn that guy down. Okay. And then this might kill it. Hey, fantastic. We got it. Okay. Yep. Which means that its pass is gonna start doing that. Uther's gonna be next. He's going to shield cast, I think. Because now we're all suffering from channel. Oh, but I think I just doomed Zap by accident. Shoot. Crap. Unfortunate. Yep. Dang. Went too low. This is going real well, chat. Super great. Jesus. Alright. Wow. Okay. Oof. Yep, alright. Holy cow. That is quite the spike. Wow. Okay, so Whisper. Hard pass. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and go with our original plan here. Let's see. We'll re-equip him. Give him the wand, give him the scroll. Because they want mana, right? Yeah, the diadem and the shell. Okay. Alright. Huh. If Uther was like 1 point higher... Wish I could see where they were at as far as... Okay. Whew, boy. Alright, let's give this a shot. I think we're gonna Psychokinesis, start it up. Okay, give him a little bit of a shield. Okay, best way to start this. Because the problem is that the moment we take out one monster, we get one for free, and then Karaglow shows up. And Karaglow becomes the priority. It looks like this should nearly one-shot. I only get one more attack, because I went first. Gotta keep that in mind. I only have one more attack. This is actually going to do more damage and can't be dodged, but it doesn't apply bleed. So I think we'll hit here. I hate that bear. I hate that bear so much. Ugh. Alright. I think we have to shield this one. Okay. This will no longer almost one-shot it. That's true, I did. Yeah. You're right, so maybe I should have hit with the more... Right. That makes sense. This bear. Oh my lord. It's not even protecting it, is the worst part. It's not even using the skill to protect it. It just is protecting it. It's just hit that 25% chance. Nah, that's fine. This is mostly funny. Alright, heal them up. This bear! This motherfucker! Yikes. Yeah, she got super lucky with those. Alright, so they took out my healer, so I send the healer in. Okay. Mass restore. Heal everyone up. Get everyone going. Okay. Then we take out this frog. It had barrier. We take out this frog. Okay. Okay. Not too shabby. Honestly, the Karaglow, we might be able to handle that. They're not really attacking with much magic. They're attacking with a little bit of magic, but not like a ton. This does weakness. Okay. I think we just heal up the healer. Okay. Then... I don't know if that Caraglow is worth taking out while the cat's still alive. I think we want the cat dead first. Yeah, we're gonna try. I don't think we're gonna hit it. Nah, not quite enough. Super close, though. We can take it out next turn, though. Rough? That's what I've got to feed these dudes some more mana. Mantis is clearly the one that we need the most right now, though. That will take it out. This will almost certainly take it out as well. Okay. Okay, we got it. Okay, this is the best we've done so far. All of our healers are dead. Okay, this got a little bad real quick. Uh-oh. Oh no. And that thing has 10 charges of rage. Oh, but we can take it out. Yeah, we can take it out right now. Nice, okay. Okay. Alright, so I think our problem before is that we were concentrating too much on the Caraglow. I think it was that, like, the Caraglow was just being a problem. But only because we weren't one-shotting things, because we let stuff get up. So I think by just ignoring the Caraglow, and instead just focusing on trying to one-shot their dudes, it went a lot smoother. Speaking of, I think that means we take this guy out next, because the Caraglow is doing nothing as far as damage goes. Yeah, you couldn't restore. That's fine. I think we have this now. I think we've gotten ourselves into a position where I think we actually just win. Almost. Shoot. Alright, let's see here. There we go. And volt it to kill it. Alright, we took it out. Fantastic. Alright. This leaves a stupid Caraglow, and it can't hurt us, so I think we got it. What the heck did it just assign to us? That's just rude. Oh hey, welcome to the chat. How's it going? We're just finishing up the Julia fight. Looks like we were taking her out finally. It took some doing, but we got there. Fantastic. Pulled it out. Whew. That was fun. I wish more of the fights in this game were that way. Which apparently they are in Master Mode, so again, no complaints. Because that one actually had me having to strategize and such. Wow, I honestly thought it'd be an easy win against a new... No one tell her. No one tell her. Against a newcomer like you. Teaches me not to underestimate people. Alright then, you can go ahead and fight that Elder Gel. You've definitely earned it. No one tell her that she beat her, kicked our teeth in like 4 times. Even I must admit, the way you managed that fight wasn't that bad after all. Thanks, Leonard. We've earned his approval. Alright then, you can go ahead and fight that Elder Gel. You've earned it. Alright, let's do it. It's weak to something. I think it's SAS effects. Let's take a look here. I don't know. It's weak to this, which is weird. It's weak to neutral? That's weird. That's wild. Alright, chat. So we got past that fight, and now we have this other one to deal with. So thank you, chat, for the support in beating Julia. With your help, we too can continue beating up people who are way better than we are at this. Volt it. Then slash. Alright. I feel like that thunderstorm's really dangerous in the water. I feel like thunderstorm underwater is just a bad idea for everyone involved. Alright, so as Julia said, this thing just gets more dangerous as it goes on. It's already suffering from shock, so we should also burn it. And poison it. Fantastic. Then slashing at it is still the correct call. Oh, it's got healing too. Ugh. Yep. You're right, Jen. The warm undies help a lot. Almighty warm eyes beat everything. Yes, indeed, Seamus. Yes, indeed. I think freezing it to get the other stats effect on it. And then slash away. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I think because we're lucky enough that our main damage dealer is doing non-elemental damage, that we have a particular bonus against this boss. So I'm not sure it's going to go super well for him. There we go. And slash. Alright. Compared to Julia, that was a cakewalk. Oh, and we got a pirate hook. That's exciting. Heal self for 150 on the first critical of an attack. Its stats are stupidly low, though. Like, real low. Well done. You handled that champion like a pro. Seems like that champion wasn't so tough after all. If this is the hook for that pirate? Yeah, probably. It just took his hand with him. Now let's see what's in those treasure chests. There's a lot of gold in here. Jackpot! This one seems to have trinkets of sorts. Not sure what they're worth. I guess you can have these, Wick. Do these two not realize that gold is, like, worthless? I've literally not spent any yet. Let's split the gold by 3. After all, we all helped to open the entrance to the treasure cave. Alright, I'll take my share. Yoink. I just want you to know, I let you fight that champion, so I don't owe you anything anymore. We're square now. On my camera. There we go. Being a special keeper means more than just beating a couple champions. We'll see if you can prove yourself in the long run. It was fun, wasn't it? I love Horizon Beach. It's my favorite place in the whole sanctuary. But we can't just relax and have fun while there's trouble going on. I left you your share in the treasure chest. Why? But don't forget to check out the other treasure chests as well. Might be something useful to you in there. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. See ya! Bye, Julia. They keep almost giving her personality. What? Didn't she know about the sanctuary tokens? I thought we told her about that when we were up top. I thought we had talked to her about that. Weird. There must be more sanctuary tokens, though. Maybe we have to explore more areas. We also go back to the Oracle and ask her. She didn't tell us anything last time we talked to her, so screw that noise. Okay, cool. And this is the other area we haven't explored yet. Neat. Let's see if there's something up this way. It looks like this might just be an alternate entrance. Alright. Or rather, an alternate exit for, No, I don't think you can get there. There's probably... we'll come back. We'll worry about that later. Alright. Well, chat, this has been a pretty successful endeavor. We went out, got the rare monster, we had our first actual challenge with Julia, and then we beat up a squid. Went pretty well. Horizon Beach was quite the area. I can't go that way. Sad Tyler noises. Thanks for all the help and support, chat. Was appreciated. We're actually real far from that thing. Why don't we just warp back home? Also, check what's in this box. Yes, that's what I was thinking too. It's gonna use a shard. Yes. Because unlike Leonard, when we get stuck in a hole, we don't keep worthlessly trying to jump out of it. Sure. Hey, we got it right back. Potion, monster bell. Okay. Iron and leather. Switch stone. Walnuts. You can. Stealing almonds. Mango and phoenix tears. Oh, that's so close to the next level. That's so sad. Alright, why don't we go say hi to Mom and Dad? It's one of our side quest things. Still not talking to Will. He's still researching instead of going after his monster. What a guy. You're a Keeper Ranger. Your father and I are so amazed by you. Keep it up. Oh, you're already a Keeper Ranger? Seems like you have no problem dealing with those champion monsters. Still, be careful, right? Here, take this. You earned it. Thanks for the gotcha box, Dad. Yeah, we definitely didn't bench Ribbon immediately. Definitely didn't. Totally not. I think we're treating him well, right? An Aklat? I don't think we have that. We don't. It's one of the bosses. Cool. Poor Ribbon. What's a good whale name? Willy? Orca? I think Orca's just a type of whale, though. Monstro? Monstro's good. Geppetto? I'll do Geppetto. Geppetto's a cool one. Star Trek 4? Sorry, Seamus, I'm not familiar. I'm not much of a Star Trek guy, to be honest. Is there a whale in Star Trek 4? How on earth do you spell Geppetto? Let's find out. GE, 2 P's, 2 T's. Alright. There is Star Trek 4 as the crew traveling back in time to save some whales. What? Wait, you can't be serious, right? That's not the plot of Star Trek 4. You're kidding, right? Was that like the movie they jumped the shark, Seamus? Or is that like actually a good, decent Star Trek movie? Because that sounds completely ridiculous. Go to Geppetto. Oh boy. It's one of the best ones? Are you for real? That's so wild to me. Incredible. Alright, so it's got ice, magic, precision. One of the best Star Trek films is about saving some whales through time travel. Saving whales in space and traveling through time. Star Trek 4. That must be quite the series. I love it. Looks like it's a physical attacker. Okay. Increase critical chance. But this is a magic attack. So it's a split attacker. Ooh, this is interesting. Double precision's kind of interesting. First critically hit a physical. Oh, okay. That's pretty hype. It can apply bleed and chill, which as we've seen is actually shockingly strong. Being able to just basically weaken your opponent's attacks is really good. That's really good. This is probably the one that you use to actually cause... Well, no, because this is crit damage. But this is self-heal. Oh, that's kind of... Huh. This monster seems kind of good, actually. Huh, I could believe this is one of the good split attackers. This kind of seems just kind of strong. Like, obviously this is bad, but you just build up enough of that to get the stuff you need for the critical moves. Yeah, this monster just kind of seems good. Yep, it looks like it. I was kind of wondering if this was one of the ones. Because, attack an enemy. It has some really strong stuff in here. Neat. They made 2 Mons that have that Dark Shift ability to not get rid of bleed when it triggers. And they put it on one of the champion monsters. Like, it was one thing when they shoved it on the bat. Because, like, I assumed the bat's kind of squishy. And yeah, that 36 defense tells me it probably is. But holy cow, that's kind of nutty. Also, hey, thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I guess I can believe that. Still kind of shocking though. Thanks for the whale, Dad. It's appreciated. Clothing? I think you have to unlock clothing, right? You have to like do side quest. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's take a look. Hi, Will. Bye, Will. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So you can buy crafting materials. That's cool. Up to level 3. Cool. Yes. Let's see here. So we can upgrade the wand to wand 3, which is just kind of good. Orb 3 is also quite good. That's plus 50 damage. That's a lot. Buffing up Guitar. Yeah, it's all pretty strong. Claws, etc., etc. We're gonna need more steel. Where's that, where happened to the Moon Sword? So it goes up to 85, 85. And it's not using anything we care about, so sure, we'll try upgrading it. Then it's just 120, 120. Okay, still not anything we care about. You're fine, mate. You're good, Hazard. I understand. I know you work while you watch. I just appreciate you stop by. And whenever you do chime in, you know, it's always a good time. Honestly, though, Hazard, the audacity. Doing work while just casually listening to a live stream? I don't know anyone who does that. Definitely not. Honestly, crime against nature. I think you might be right, Jen. I think the Moon Sword really is just good base stats, and it makes me quite sad. Unfortunate. I was really hoping there was something kind of cool hidden there. Oh well, that's life. Such it is. Okay. I would have upgraded everyone's skills and stuff, but, like, we're not really struggling that much yet. It was just Julia. So I think we're just gonna hold off on upgrading. We will probably just eventually find the upgraded versions anyway. If we get in another situation, like with Julia, where we're struggling, then I'll come back and start upgrading stuff. But until then... Yeah, I mean, if there's like somewhere in the game where there is actually a moon you can go find and take it, that'd be kind of interesting. I mean, I doubt it, but it'd be cool. Alright, so what's next on our list? Ribbon. We have the Alchemist plot, where we have to go talk to Will. Cool. There's some river dragon that needs the magical clay. Have just a weapon like that, just strong stats. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. It was just kind of hidden away and they gave it kind of an interesting name. So... Oh, we didn't turn in the seashells. We gotta go do that. And then... a monster at the Sun Palace. I think we got all the monsters there. So maybe we can go try that too. Okay, so first let's go turn in this, the seashells. Down by the seashore. This is a dead end. Okay, so we have to fly on up. Nope. Ignore that. Perfect. Threaded that needle. Flawless speedrun strats. Then just down here. Can't get that from over here. Alright. So we'll just come on down here. Fly on over. Drop on in. And give this man his seashells. We also need to go talk to that dude and give him back his grandfather's family crest or whatever. I kind of forgot that was a plot. Ahoy hoy! Here you go, dude. Here's some rare seashells. Thank you very much for those, matey. I won't be needing this anymore. Thank you? Treat her well. I'll be known as Seabird to buy seashells by the seashore. Fucking lol. What a guy. Live a good life, seashell man. Alright. That was the most unfortunate drop. Alright, alright, alright. Gotta get back. I mean, that could actually be decent on someone like Whisper, Shield, and get a free buff. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't actually think it's a bad item or anything. It's just it needs to be buffed up some. Oh boy, $1,000. Do we have anyone like that on the team right now? I mean, Squidward, I guess. Squidward's using 1+2. Actually, 1+2 isn't particularly good. It is 90 magic, but like, Fishing Rod is 25-35. It's kind of low magic. Okay, interesting. This actually might be worth using on Squidward for just that reason. It is less defense, which is kind of sad. But applying random buffs is kind of good. Worth considering, I suppose. But Squidward's problem right now is that he's already squishy. So if you take him out right away, like, he doesn't have time to get his buffs and such set up. Which is just a sad day. But 2 buffs, though. If it does buff up in that way, that would get pretty silly pretty quick. Gosh dang it. Swim, Squidward. So I think you're kind of right on that end. Let's go around. We'll see. We'll go see what it costs to upgrade it. We have plenty of materials. Like, we never use them. And now we know we can buy more, and I never spend money, so... you know, why not? Oh boy, ignoring fights for fun and profit. It was Pandora's box if you ever found the item. Yeah, I do have Pandora's box. I was looking at it for a while, but its stats were just really low. It's here somewhere. It's an accessory, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, its issue is that the monster I wanted to put it on was one of the ones down here. One of the backup 3. And so if I put it on one of them, like, they wouldn't get the buff because they're not out at the start of combat. Hey, old man. Hey, your ancestor is the entire reason this game's happening. Oh, you found the entrance to my treasure cave and gave me my memorial ring? Thank you so much. Now I'll finally be able to find out what the world of my family have always been. Nothing lasts forever. Well, that's ragglum, to be honest. I already knew that. Well, I think I'll ask the blacksmith to change the inscription. Though, of course, I have to thank you. You deserve a reward for your services. Thanks, buddy. You've done me a great service. Closure's more valuable than gold to me. You're welcome, old man. Scepter? Cool. I think we already have one of those and we're not using it, so... probably not really worth much. And how far are we from anything? We are once again as... well, we're just like 4 rooms, not that far. I didn't equip the flying monster like an idiot. Yeah, and then there's a scepter inside. What a guy. Oh my. Hey Hazard, if you're listening, have you had a chance to play any more of this? I know last time you had played about 8 hours or so. Have you had a chance to play more yourself? Alright, so we're gonna go back to the tree now. And evolve some dudes. Using this magical clay. Nope. 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 Still think I should just bring up the monsters that I can actually use to evolve from. Evolve using that item. Aha! Found it. Just double checking real quick though. Sure. Go for it. Getting ourselves a Ninky Nanka. You, Magical Clay Man. How beautiful. You've used the magical clay to transform your Ninky into a Ninky Nanka. I don't have any other catalysts, but I bet you'll find many more. Or did you come to here? I do not need an explanation. Oh, I thought that was a quest. I thought he'd have, like... Oh. Okay. I thought that was, like, a thing. Apparently it was just, hey, by the way, you can do this. Okay. Okay. So it's a feather. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's for... Yeah, I assume it's for them. Pretty confident. Yep, okay. I really wish it would just tell you which monsters these are usable on that are in part of your party. It's kind of ridiculous, I think, that it doesn't. It just kind of requires you to just tap through things. Where you go, Valerie? Alright. Sunstone? This one I don't know what evolves from it. Actually, the devs are listening, right? I mean, not to this stream, obviously, but I mean, the devs listen to the community, right? Maybe I should make a post or something and reach out to them in the Discord and let them know that this is kind of frustrating. It's like a big deal, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, so we can evolve that knight. I think I will. It's a minor thing, but it's a thing. Sure, let's evolve into a Sizzle Knight. It's sure to get taller and get a worse color scheme. I mean, cool, I guess. He still just does that, but he can turn torches on now, so that's cool. Alright. And then his skills... Let's see here. He's still a split attacker. Yeah, but that almost makes it worth Jin. Like, if it's not a big deal, why include it, besides just to be more like other monster raising games? Like, we kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday, but Monster Rancher doesn't have any sort of monster evolution, and it works just fine. Also, oh, I think you're right, because this, I haven't played Dark Souls, but this knight kind of looks like the character from that game, the Salute the Sun guy on the amiibo. So I think you might be right. Yeah, I'm still not super interested in him, though. Yeah, he's fine. Okay. Alright, chat, what do you say? Do we talk to Will? Do we finally give Will the time of day? Do we try to help Will get his monster back? I guess we can help Will. Because he's clearly not going to help himself. Also, I love the random stones just hanging out. Hey! you always been here? I think they should give more information on the catalyst, like that guy by the tree. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do the catalysts only work for one monster, though? Or can they be used on multiple different ones? Because if it's only one, then, like, it makes having to click through them even dumber. And just significantly more frustrating. I'm not a fan of that either. One, I think more stones could be used on more dudes. But like you said, there's not a lot of evolution in this game anyway. Could be one or two that work on multiple. Okay. I still think it should just bring up the ones that can actually be used to evolve on. Especially because, like, there is a daycare in this game, but there's no reason to use it. Because you can hold infinite monsters to the best of my knowledge. So when you go to those pages, you just have a giant library of dudes to pick from. Alright, let's help out Will. Why not? Hey, I've just been thinking about some things. It feels so strange not to have my spectral familiar around anymore. Yeah, would make sense. Your familiar won't be gone for very long, Will. We're on to the Alchemists. Don't forget what I told you. They attack one of us, they attack all of us. I don't remember you ever saying that, Riven. Thank you. It means a lot to know that you and Wick will help me. And I still have my other monsters. Not that you ever see them, or I ever use them, or ever train them. In fact, I think some of them might still be knocked out from when we fought. Just because I don't have my spectral familiar anymore doesn't mean I stop being a monster keeper. I just know that my spectral wolf would want me to continue. So I will continue traveling the sanctuary and searching for more hints about the Alchemist. Will, go fight something. Sounds good, Will. We wish you good luck on your travels. I did find some information, though. So around 300 years ago, the ancient order of alchemists came to the sanctuary after they were banished everywhere else. Yeah, they came on a pirate ship, Will. We learned that by going out and fighting and exploring. They somehow managed to break through the sanctuary's magical barrier and enter the sanctuary. Pirate. Eventually, they revealed themselves as the Monster Keepers. The leader of the Alchemists made a grand speech, trying to appeal to them. He spoke of pushing back against those who had pushed them all into the sanctuary. We do sort of feel like prisoners in here. He might have a little point. With the combined power of the Monster Sanctuary and the Alchemists, they would be able to conquer the old world. Okay, maybe not that much of a point. However, most of the Monster Keepers were unwilling to start a war. As the current Keeper Master put it, the Sanctuary was all that they needed and there was no reason for bloodshed. They allowed the Alchemists to stay regardless, which was a mistake. The Alchemists were bitter and angry about the fact they were constrained to live in the Sanctuary. In times of old, they used to practice their craft for the kings of the old world, earning lots of riches and fame. The Alchemists plotted a conspiracy and gathered monster keepers around them that aligned with their worldviews. In their view, monsters were nothing but a tool to be used to regain the power they once had. Luckily, the Alchemists got caught before they could spring their plan into action. The Monster Keepers believe that they put an end to the ancient order of alchemists, but the leader of the Alchemists was never found. There were rumors they had found a way to gain immortality. So perhaps he's still around somewhere. Says he always wore a devil mask. Spooky. That's all I can find. Perhaps if we find more alchemists, we can get more info. Oh, what? You managed to catch one? Like, 2 days ago? Maybe we can get some info from him. You should ask him about the leader. Jesus, Will. Will's just in this game for, like, lore dumps. And getting picked on. No, gods, no, please, no. I'm alright, Will. I already knew most of that from exploring. What a guy, that Will. The worst part is that his familiar is gone. It's put on no. I had pressed down to move down to no, and it moved it down to yes. Because I assumed it would be on yes. Oh, right, this dude. The guy who's definitely not gonna die. You found a library deep in the Stronghold dungeon? Forever ago, Eric. I thought we told you about it. And Keeper Novice Will found a book with more information about the Alchemist? Tell me about it. Interesting. I need to commend you for doing such a good job. You are quite extraordinary, aren't you? Would have been quite funny. Like the owl from Ocarina of Time. The default is yes. But expect no less of a spectral keeper. Now let's try to find out what this alchemist knows about the leader of the Alchemists, Marduk. Marduk? How do you know about him? Seems like Will found just the right information. We learned that information. Will read a book. Tell us, Alchemist, where is your leader? Is he hiding in the sanctuary? Remember, if you give us the info we need, we might just decide to spare you and give you back your freedom. I agree. Owl's theme is a bop. It's quite fun. After we've dealt with one of the other alchemists, of course. Very well. I will tell you, since it won't be of much use to you either way. We are indeed serving Marduk, the one and only, who has guided our order from the shadows for more than 300 years. He's hiding nowhere else other than the abandoned tower. That's impossible! The abandoned tower has been sealed for hundreds of years. We abandoned it! It's true. He sends us our orders through magic, and if he wishes so, he can leave the tower too. But it makes for a quite useful fortress for him. Yeah! That's strange. I'm not sure if we can believe him. But at this point, we have no other choice. In case you don't know, Wick, the abandoned tower is closed and can only be opened by all 4 spectral keepers together. But if that wasn't enough, its entrance lies beyond the mystical workshop, which is filled with some of the most dangerous monsters imaginable. And the key of power is also required to open the door. The key of power was hidden by a keeper more than 400 years ago. Nobody knows where it is. It could be just about anywhere in the sanctuary. Eric, it's not in your pocket, is it? The Alchemists found a way to break through the magic barrier of the sanctuary. Their leader might be immortal. We can't put anything past them, so perhaps Marduk is indeed hiding within the abandoned tower. Searching for the key of power so that we may gain entrance to the abandoned tower might be our best bet right now. Really, the best bet, the best plan of action we have, is to go find an ancient key that no one has seen for 400 years. Find that. And that's the best chance we have? Besides, on your search for the key, you might find more clues about the Alchemists and their leader. However, I will stay here and continue watching the Alchemist. Who knows how many Alchemists there are in the sanctuary? They could come at any moment to break him free. You keep mentioning that, Eric. So I wish you Godspeed. May you find what you search for. Jesus, Eric. What a guy. What a guy. Oh, you think Eric is evil? I don't know, Jin. He seems okay. The fact he just keeps hanging out with this dude's kind of weird, but he's giving me more death flags than evil flags, I guess. Just find the keeper. Alright. Fair enough, Jen. Alright. So, Magma Chamber is actually the area I wanted to go to next as well. So seems like a good plan. Hey, Will, you still doing nothing with your life? No, please, no. Alright. So, the Magma Chamber is next. Why don't we come in through the back? There's probably some hidden stuff that way. So we'll march on over there, I think. And then I think once we get there, I'm going to have to call it a night, unfortunately. It's about 6 a.m. here, so I need to get going. But I am going to go ahead on over there if any of you guys want to stay and chat as I walk. But if not, hey, thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I'll probably be streaming. I'll get a schedule up tomorrow, I think, because I'll be able to stream fairly consistently going forward. So I think I'm looking at Sunday through Thursdays are probably the days I'll be able to stream. Yeah, so that'll be good. It's midnight my time, but I know you guys are spread out pretty far across the plains of the world, so you'll have to see the schedule for yourself to see when it's actually going to be live for you, if that's something you're interested in. And I'll probably keep posting in the Monster Sanctuary Discord as well. Yeah, walking. Ooh, that's a shiny. Don't really need it, though. I both appreciate and I like that the shinies in this game aren't particularly hard to get, so to speak. Because I always think shinies in Pokemon are really cool. But, because, you know, alternate color schemes are fun and customization. But they're so annoying to actually get a hold of. So I kind of appreciate that there are ways to just get the color scheme for your monster you want. I like a little bit less that they're just purely better versions of the normal ones. Because as it stands right now, if you have the ability to, there's not really any reason to not, you know, there's no reason to not turn it into light or dark. Like, you just get stat buffs, it just gets better. They're just stronger than normal, with no benefit for not being one way or the other. Maybe someone more knowledgeable could correct me if that's wrong, but from my perspective, it definitely seems that way. I find that kind of annoying. Because what if you like the original color scheme the best, you know? Then you're just putting yourself at disadvantage. Same for Pokemon. How do you mean? There's no benefits to shiny in Pokemon. In Pokemon, shinies are purely aesthetic. I don't mind evolution just being better. That part's fine. I'm talking about the light versus darkness thing. Evolution I don't mind at all. Are those comparable? I don't really find those to be similar at all. For stat boosts. Oh my god, those goblin miners are adorable and I love them. For stat boosts? I guess. But I don't know. I kind of take evolution for granted. Like, obviously the weaker forms are going to be worse than the higher up forms. That's not really a choice to make. Yeah. I don't know. That one doesn't really bother me. That one feels like a more natural progression. Maybe it's not comparable to me because this game also has evolution. And so, because it has an actual evolution mechanic, my brain's trying to compare those. But you're not wrong, because evolving in Pokemon really is just a stat buff. Also, I don't want to get in a fight here. So that's fair. That's true enough. Ugh. Pokemon does have reasons to not evolve immediately when you're playing through the game. Competitively, absolutely. There's no reason to never not run the fully evolved form if you're playing in the standard competitive rules. Like, you're not doing something weird like a baby tournament or etc. But during gameplay, keeping your monsters at lower levels can actually be important because they go through their learn set quicker. And monsters that evolve by stones traditionally don't learn new moves after they evolve, so you have to learn all of the moves that you want prior to evolution. So even though you could evolve right away, in Pokemon there are reasons during the main gameplay to not. Yeah. Competition, you're totally right though. You just evolve them. You get whatever moveset you want and then you evolve. Ugh. Alright guys. It's now super early for me here, so I've got to call it a night. But I very much appreciate all of you guys hanging out and talking to me in chat. Always a good time hanging out. I'll probably be back tomorrow night, streaming again, and it'll be a good time. I hope to see some of you guys again as we continue exploring these magma caves and hopefully get some of those cute goblins. But if not, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Ugh. Alright, y'all. I'm popping off for the night. Before I go, I guess I'll plug myself. Yeah, you too, Jen. Thanks again for hanging out. I will plug myself one more time. I am a game designer. If you guys are interested, I do have my own monster raising game. It's a board game of all things that tries to condense one of these sorts of games down into 2 hours or less, and you can play with up to 9 of your friends. So if that's something you're interested in, you can check it out at dicegodgames.com. I'll post a link in the chat real quick. And if that's something you're interested in, check it out. If not, also cool, and I hope to see you guys again. Alright. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.